All right, man. So look, we were just talking about Battlefield Season 3, and I don't know why I just thought to go ahead and look this up. We actually have the Season 3 gameplay trailer. So we're gonna check this out. Goldmud Railway. Goldmud Railway was a great Battlefield 4 map. We were just talking about this earlier. I can't wait to see this come back. They haven't done this one yet. I'm glad that they're doing something different in the sense of they're remaking a map that we haven't seen them remake just yet. And it's a great map. I can't wait to see what's going to be on here. That the M16? Yes, sir. Hey, why the M16 was not already in this game, I really don't know, but I guess that's why they do it like this. The M16 finally returns. The M16A4 is back. It'll probably be the burst fire thing, just like we remember. This map was great. This was a great jet map, a great open world map. It had great vehicle combat, had great areas where like the little small towns where the buildings were just completely leveled and destroyed. They had little battlefield pickups where not just pickups, but little areas where you could let off an IED explosion. Like this is great. I wonder what they're gonna add to this. Okay. Ooh. This is the bazaar. Yeah, this was a Grand Bazaar. Yeah, from Battlefield 3. I remember this map being like that it was like a rainy setting, really tight close quarters gameplay. You're moving through this little entrance way. You got all these like buildings and stuff. I remember literally shooting rockets at the buildings and letting it fall down on people, like real tight combat, like great close quarter urban, but like it's different. Like you had vehicles, but it was just different. This was a great map. I'm really glad they're bringing back something from Battlefield 3 that's not Caspian Border and all the other stuff that we kept getting. Ooh, the PP-19. Now you know I love my submachine guns now. I love my submachine guns. Battlefield 6 is a submachine gun game. Let's be real. Now I know we're getting the M16 and all that. That's cool. But hey man, the PP-19 is a great submachine gun. I remember even in 2042, it was a great gun. This is good. I'm excited. Obliteration, okay. Okay. Hey, are y'all still playing Red Sec? I really have not played much Red Sec. For Battlefield, I wasn't really big on the whole battle royale thing. I know it's become such a common thing. Every shooter is now going to have a battle royale just to capitalize on its popularity. But I feel like we're low key getting out of the battle royale era. Like I feel like we're moving away from that, especially with a game like Battlefield. It's more casual. It's more of a cinematic shooter. You're just enjoying the gunplay. You're just having fun. Uh, Let me know. Are y'all still playing Red Sec? Is that still a big thing? Like, how's it doing? Not really. I couldn't really care less. I could care less about the new region for Red Sec. Oh, this is coming soon. Okay, we'll definitely be checking that out. Okay, so look, I wanted to I see that they have their roadmap. I'm curious to see what is the rest of this year gonna look like for Battlefield 6. I feel like they're starting to step up their game on the releases and things like that. We're getting good maps. It looks like Wake Island is coming back. Let's see if that's what I think. Let's see.
As the struggle between NATO and Pax Armada unfolds on Battlefield servers around the world, we wanted to take a moment to share our vision for the future of Battlefield 6 and RedSec directly with you. We're here to lay out where the year ahead takes us, from maps and modes to features that we know you've been asking for. But first, we wanted to thank you for all of the feedback and your passion for Battlefield. Watching you play Season 2's Contaminated and Hagenthal base highlights the amazing ingenuity and creative ways our community plays in our Battlefield sandbox. But today is about looking ahead at what you can expect from Battlefield 6 and RedSec during the rest of 2026.
Let's check it out.
Season 3 arrives this May, and listen, we've heard your feedback about the kind of map experience you want in Battlefield loud and clear. And that is why Season 3 opens with our reimagining of a classic Battlefield 4 map, Railway to Goldbug.
Yes.
Which will be the biggest map in Battlefield 6 yet.
Really? Okay. All right, let's talk about the biggest map thing. I think Battlefield 3, they kind of learned, don't go too big, right? Because then it's like, all right, now I got to run to get to the action. I got to grab a vehicle. It's kind of a little bit annoying. I want it to be sectioned battles that are going on the map, like, and it'll feel big. The scale will feel big, but it's not too big. So this map wasn't too big. I remember this was a good map, and I think we're getting some good variety with Battlefield 6. So I'm really excited about Goldmud Railway. Like, this is gonna be a great map to play on, especially with a new engine. Man, I'm ready to play this.
Nearly 4 times the size of Mirak Valley. Set within Tajikistan after the events of the campaign, this fan favorite has been optimized to match Battlefield 6's visual quality and gameplay. This means we're introducing new cover, larger aerial spaces, and more opportunities for strategic play when it comes to close quarter combat and long-range engagement.
That looks good.
We've already begun testing Goldmud in labs. From sightline,
I done forgot all about the train. The train was fun. Like, that was really cool. This looks promising. And I like that they're being transparent and starting to, they're listening to the community, but they're also giving us feedback to our feedback, basically say, hey, we're listening. This is what our plans are. So I'm glad that they're actually doing this. The developers are really stepping up a little bit.
to vehicle balance, to time to kill, to cover, and more. We already have a lot of feedback to get the map ready for Season 3's launch next month. And we can't wait for you to get your hands on Battlefield 6's biggest map yet. And later in the season, another legendary map arrives. Cairo Bazaar, our updated take on Battlefield 3's Grand Bazaar.
Totally different experience, right? So you get the variety.
With fierce firefights in tight alleyways and buildings designed for dead.
Alleyways was the word I was looking for earlier. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Totally different experience. So you get a mix of both. Like, it's not too much. It's not too vehicle centric. It's not too open. This is your close quarters. This is a taste of, give us some Operation Locker. If they announce that, I'll be happy. But give us a taste of some more close quarter stuff. It's not all about the vehicles. We don't always want to do all out warfare. Sometimes we want to be boots on the ground, just infantry combat, close quarters. I know we got a lot of urban, like, city type maps, but they're like, they're okay. This is a great map. This is perfect. Now, remember, like, the objectives being fun on this map too.
The ambushes that highlight our signature destruction.
All the flank routes and all the different, like, depending on where the objective was set up, you had opportunities to flank. You had opportunities to use the environment to your advantage. You could drop, debris on enemies, close off whole sections. And even there was a vehicle that would circle the map kind of, and you can close off little areas where it could actually reach. This was great.
As part of Season 3, we'll be introducing Battle Royale solos as an official.
Once again, Battle Royale has not been on my radar, but I've always thought it had solo. Apparently it didn't. This is a small win. I think it should have already been there. Let's be real. I might try out some Battle Royale with this season. I would love to queue solo. So
mode, as well as the beginning of our ranked play experience. We're incredible.
Who asked for rank play? Battlefield is not really a ranked play type of game. It never has been. And that's okay. Not every game has to be sweaty and be ranked. I'm curious to see how ranked play will go. I don't know if I predict that ranked play will not really pick up like that. The player base isn't a bunch of sweats. Like we're not really looking for, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Like, what are the rewards? What are the achievements? What can you really get out of ranked play? Is it gonna have that same feel as a Rainbow Six Siege? We're gonna have to check this out. I'm curious to see how they're gonna do it.
Really excited to bring rank play first to Battle Royale quads in RedSec.
Oh, okay. So is the rank play only with RedSec? That's okay if it is.
We're looking forward to getting your feedback and building this experience with you in and out of Battlefield Labs. Rank Play's debut in Season 3 sets the stage for this thrilling competitive experience that will not only evolve in future seasons, but expand to other modes, including Battlefield 6 multiplayer, as we build new ways to showcase your skills in Battlefield.
In July, Season 4 will arrive.
We are finally getting, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally getting the naval combat that we asked for. Battlefield 4, they were cooking with the expansions for Battlefield 4. I remember some of my favorite expansions were Battlefield 3's Aftermath with all the earthquake maps. Like they were like this survival theme type map. And then also Battlefield 4's Naval Combat had some of the most beautiful maps. It was like 4 beautiful maps, and it was a whole different experience. You know, they've done Wake Island a number of times. Like every Battlefield has Wake Island at some point. I'm okay with that. It's a great map. It's a classic. We love Wake Island, but then give us something else, which I'm curious to see what this other map is.
And with it, we'll now have land, air, and sea battles.
Yep.
That's right. Naval warfare is coming to both Battlefield
We
6
need it.
and RedSec.
That's
If you
Season
take
4
the
though.
fight to the Pacific, you'll experience a new naval-focused map called Sulu Reef. Even
Okay, they're doing something totally new. I'm glad. Let's not get too crazy with the remade maps. Let's do something new. This map looks pretty cool. Let's see what they got.
larger than Gauntlet, with gigantic air and sea spaces that will begin testing.
Ooh, hold on. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? This reminds me of Hainan Resort or whatever it was called from Battlefield 4. This little, it was like in the middle though. It's kind of got that vibe to it. This looks like it comes from that same flavor of Battlefield 4 naval strike maps. Like you have these like different islands. You're obviously using sea to get around. There's air. There's going to be land. This is what Battlefield is all about. We need all of it. We were missing the naval part of it. We were missing the naval combat. We had, land and air, but it was like once you have the sea, the naval combat too, it's like it all comes together and it really gives you that all-out warfare vibe. And then the map is also beautiful. And I'd also like to see some weather thrown in here. This is a great shot. Like this is a really nice map. This has the potential to be one of my favorite maps on Battlefield 6.
That will begin testing in labs soon. And
If not the best map on Battlefield 6.
that's not all for Season 4. We also have the return to Wake Island, one of the most celebrated maps in the series history.
Yep.
Aircraft carriers with operational flight decks, new naval-based vehicles, a dynamic wave system that makes
So wait. Are we getting a carrier assault mode then? If you really know ball, 2142 had that whole vibe. I forgot what the mode was actually called, but you're on one ship and you're trying to sabotage the other ship, and they took that when they did Battlefield 4 Naval Combat or Naval Strike. They had I think it was called Onslaught mode or something like that, where you're trying to destroy the enemy team's naval carrier. You can do it by attacking it. There was cannons on the base that you could capture different zones and they would hit the carrier, or you could do it internally. You could infiltrate the actual carrier and destroy it from the inside. You had multiple options, just like 2142. Please tell me that they're bringing back this mode. You cannot give us a naval combat DLC without having that mode or something like it.
makes ocean combat even more intense, and of course, naval-based challenges with exclusive rewards. We'll begin testing Season 4's new maps in Battlefield Labs soon.
Okay.
Can't wait to hear what you think.
Since launch, we've heard of several features you'd like to see in Battlefield 6 and RedSec. We plan on bringing these to you this year, alongside a sea of ongoing quality of life updates and combat improvements to make sure Battlefield rewards your passion for the series. We'll give you more details as we begin testing them in labs to gather your feedback. But today I can confirm a server browser with persistent servers to give you even more options to host and play your preferred experiences, as well as...
This is my main issue with Battlefield, the most recent Battlefields actually. The server browser sucks. Finding the game mode and the map that you want, it sucks. I feel like we're just in this matchmaking thing. You just select your mode and you just matchmake, and you don't know if you're going to get thrown in there with bots. You don't know what kind of game you're going to have. You don't know if you're going to join a game that's not full. Is it going to get auto-filled with bots? I want to have the decision. I want to have the choice to decide what type of, if I want to join something that's like got 4 players in it and everybody else is a bot, or if I have a full server, I want to have that choice to decide, okay, I'm going to go into this lobby. I remember back in the day with Battlefield 2, I played Battlefield 2 Modern Combat on the PlayStation 2. Took the long Ethernet cable, ran it all the way to the router, all that good stuff. That was my first experience of Battlefield online gaming, and I fell in love with that. But it had a great server browser. Certain maps that I liked, Backstab, Bridge Too Far. Those were maps that I just enjoyed, and I would just, if I felt like playing on Bridge Too Far, I would filter my server browser to only have that map, and I would see a whole list of games. The game felt like everybody was playing it. No matter what map I selected, there was a whole bunch of maps, or there was a whole bunch of servers for that map or that mode or whatever. It's like nothing was lacking. And I feel like this new method of like matchmaking, where you just click on a mode and it'll throw you in, with, it's like randomly selected. It just feels random. If it doesn't feel like the player is able to decide what server they're going into. That's why we need the server browser. And I'm glad that they're bringing this, but at the same time, this should have already been here at launch. I don't like how Battlefield will give us a feature or a capability or a weapon or a game mode or something like that in a title, and then they'll go to the new title and it's like they take it away, and it's like it's like they're trying to wrap us. They're trying to wrap something that they already took away from us in wrapping paper and give it to us on Christmas. It's like, okay, this should have already been here. Once you introduce something in a game series, it's now if it's enjoyed, it's now the staple in that series. Similar to how Halo Infinite did not release with Forge. Forge was a great mode. Everybody loved it in Halo 3. From that point on, you cannot release a Halo game and not have Forge. Don't release it later. It has to be there at launch. That's my issue with Battlefield and many of these FPS games. It's like, okay, you guys know that we love this mode, or you guys know that we love this feature. If it's not ready, I understand, but just delay the game. Honestly, it should be there at launch.
Custom pre-game lobbies, leaderboards to show which players are dominating the world of Battlefield, spectator mode so you can sit back and watch your squad in action or cast the action live as it unfolds. The return of platoons so you and your squad can
see. All this is the return of this. It should have already been there at launch. It doesn't need to return. It's back at launch. Like, why? And this is season 4, season 3, season 4, whichever it releases with. It's kind of like it diminishes the quality of the feature or mode when they give it to us so late.
And play together more efficiently. Proximity chat, which gives
this
you
is cool.
more ways to communicate with your squad, and the ability to eavesdrop on enemies to make tactical power plays. We're also dedicated to doing a rework pass.
Proximity chat is cool. My first experience of proximity chat was actually the 2019 Modern Warfare. Like, that was cool. And I know Battlefield 6 has a setting in its audio settings where you can actually you can make it sounds like when somebody's on the mic, it sounds like they're actually using a military mic. I like that. That in combination with proximity chat will be pretty cool. And let's be honest, a lot of people play in Discord or they're playing in a party chat. You know, you can turn it off, turn it on, whatever. They have to balance it, of course, but proximity chat is a great thing.
On 2 maps, New Sobek and Blackwell Fields, using Battlefield Labs to help raise the quality bar on both based on your feedback.
Okay. Yeah, these maps didn't really hit for me. I played on this map right here. I can't even remember the name. It was okay. The season 2 map was pretty good. Contaminated. I thought that was cool. Had a lot of good mix of open, you know, open warfare, and then like that little tunnel area where everybody likes to go. That was cool. This map right here wasn't really. I probably won't go back and play this map again.
And after we've worked with you to evolve rank play in Battle Royale, we'll deliver the Elite and Open Series as promised. The pinnacle of competition in Battlefield. Today,
I don't know where they're getting this push for. Oh, we even get season 5. I don't know where they're getting this push for ranked play and all this super competitive. Nobody really is asking for that. I know I'm not asking for it. A lot of my friends that play the game, we're not really worried about ranked play. Like, we're trying to get in there. It's a casual game, but it's so cinematic and it's just fun. Like, you can still sweat in casual mode. Like, you can still be a sweat and get a bunch of kills and stuff like that. But I'd have to see it play out. Like, I've never seen Battlefield be a ranked type of game or a sweaty competitive type of game, but I don't know if they pull it off. I'd be surprised. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just something that nobody's really asking for. But I'm open to it. We'll see how it plays out.
I can also confirm that as a holiday surprise, we'll be dropping a 3rd map into Season 5.
Okay.
You'll have to wait to learn about them, but I will say that the roadmap does offer a hint of where you'll be fighting.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know what this means. I would like to see them do something similar to how Aftermath was. Like, I want it to feel like a little bit of a survival. Even the skins of the operators, like they all had like they were like an earthquake just happened and now you're trying to scavenge and you don't have a lot of ammo and it was like a battle of attrition. That was fun. Battlefield 3 did really good with that. That was fun. I don't know if that's what this is, but I'd like to see something like that. And we gotta have give us one, either Locker or Metro. One of the two got to be there. We have to have that infantry only, super close quarters, big map where it's super linear and it's just chaos. Great map to work on your weapons and unlock gadgets and stuff like that. But it was also just fun. It was just straight up chaos. Would like to see something like that. And if I had to, my preference would be Operation Locker. I'm team Operation Locker for sure.
We have so much amazing content coming across all these seasons. Massive maps to bring Battlefield's brand of chaos to life. The return of naval warfare so you can experience land, sea, and air battles. Requested features will launch and continue to build alongside you, like ranked play and server browser, and the launch of the Open and Elite competitive series. All of this alongside our commitment to continue.
So this is cool. And it looks like so they're changing their cadence here. So first of all, this is a great lineup. Like, these are not too far out. They're not too far. Because my problem is, like, in the past, they've updated the game, but it was like so spread out. It's like, okay, once May hits, we play the maps. It's like, all right, they'll let us sit there for like 6 months with no updates. It's like, and then people start to fall off. People start to walk away from the game. And then now you're losing your player base, and it's just, I don't know, it's just not as fun. If they release on a cadence like this is actually really good. I like this time window. And it looks like they're stepping up with in the fall we're getting 3 new maps. So I'm curious to see what those maps will be. It looks like some type of disaster though. It looks like I'm getting Aftermath vibes. I'm not gonna lie. I see stuff on the ground. Like, this looks like a disaster just happened and we're on some scavenger type stuff. I really hope they do something like that. But yeah, I mean, it looks like we're getting all the things that we asked for. Please give us Locker, please.
To evolve and make the core gameplay experience in Battlefield even better. We have a ton of details on weapons, gadgets, and vehicles you will get to master. We even have a few surprises we can't spoil today. I hope this sneak peek of what we have coming in 2026
It's
has
not
fun
ready
for
yet.
everybody working across Battlefield Studios. We're committed to evolving Battlefield. We can't wait to take you on that journey this year and beyond.
All right. So, despite everything I said about features kind of releasing a little bit late, I love the new maps that are coming out. I'm excited to see the future of Battlefield in 2026. All the new maps, all the new features. Curious about the rank play, curious about RedSec. I'll try it out, but I'm really excited about these maps. DICE is cooking. DICE is definitely cooking. And I like that they're not just relying on like solely on remakes of old maps. Like they're actually giving us some new maps. Like this is good. We're getting a lot of variety with these maps. If you just think about the Battlefield 6 map playlist as a whole, we have a lot of variety of different maps to play on, and this is actually going to be really fun. The server browser, probably one of my favorite things. If they do it right, this could really bring a lot of players back. I know me personally, I'm definitely coming back. I just, I've been playing a lot of other games. I haven't really been too focused on Battlefield. Been trying to get into single player games and other shooters that are more competitive. But I love Battlefield. Battlefield is one of my favorite shooters, and it looks like DICE is cooking. Do you feel the same way? Are you more excited about Season 3 with Goldmud Railway and the Bazaar map, Grand Bazaar? Or are you excited about Season 4 with the naval combat that we've been asking for since launch? Which one are you more excited about? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.